Hey folks, hope you can hear me. Alright, I'm going to start this off with a little bit of music because I learned how to do that recently. So let me go ahead and I'm going to play a track that'll sort of, I guess, start us off. I want to talk a lot about Wolverine and X-Men, so I think it's topical. So I'll play this music for you from the first X-Men game for Sega Genesis. I played that a lot as a kid, so here you go. So fucking awesome. Hey, Oscar Dames. That's why you want me in. Jerka. Oscar Danes, I am always willing to talk about kids jerking off at school. It's a conversation always going to go there. It's just such a fascinating topic. Enough of that song. Can you guys hear me well? Let me know if not. Jerka, how else do you say it? JRCA? Ben, thank you. Thank you for that, for liking the intro music. Yeah, the X-Men Sega game was awesome, man. I played the shit out of that. You could, there were so many characters you could be. Yeah, playable characters were Nightcrawler, Wolverine, Cyclops, and Gambit. And you had, like, I think 6 supporting characters that you could call in, to do shit. Like, Rogue would come in and just punch the shit out of somebody and fly away. Iceman would make you an ice bridge because it was a platformer. Yeah, it was cool, man. Cool stuff. X-Men 2 Clone Wars on Sega was also good. I like that one as well. Maybe not as much as the first one because you didn't have the supporting roles. But you could play Psylocke and Cyclops. It was Psylocke, Beast, Wolverine, Gambit. I think that was it. Wait, I feel like it was Magneto was a character. You could start playing him after like the 4th level or something, which was awesome. Magneto was great in that game. I feel like I'm missing one. Magneto, Psylocke, Beast, Wolverine, Gambit, Nightcrawler. Did I already say Nightcrawler? Whatever. want to draw a Wolverine challenging a bunch of dudes while they get in a fight. Have any of you seen the Wolverine? I haven't. I'm drawing this without reference, just running with it. He always seems to be in this pose eternally, ready to beat someone's ass because they're gonna jump him or something. He's always getting jumped by ninjas. I still haven't seen Pacific Rim, unfortunately. I really hope it's not one of those movies that I just never end up seeing. That would suck. I'm really excited to watch Fruitvale Station. I keep hearing about that. Hearing about that one. What else am I excited about? I'm excited about Grand Theft Auto 5, of course, which is coming out in September 20th or something like that. Lars von Trier, really crazy artistic director, is coming out with a movie called Nymphomaniac. It has Shia LaBeouf in it, and apparently it has I mean, obviously it's gonna have a lot of sex in it, but I imagine a lot of death and sadness as well, because that's sort of that's his thing. He directed Melancholia, so he's a great director. I know you guys are into sad, weird shit as well, so look that up, Nymphomaniac. And apparently, like, it was one of the, yeah, apparently the stunt doubles for the sex scenes are actually having sex in this movie, and that's like a big deal. I don't know if it's gonna get an NC-17 rating because of that. Yeah, it should be interesting though, whatever happens. Jerka, I'm gonna keep calling you that because that's 2 syllables versus the JRCA 4 syllables. It takes longer. You were born in '98. Jesus Christ, you're young, man. Oof, fucking young. Didn't play on Sega. The oldest system you remember playing was the GameCube. Jesus Christ, man. You're young. I'm 10 years older than you, man. I'm an old fella. Yeah, the Sega was my first video game system. I remember getting a GameCube when I was in junior high school. It was awesome. It was awesome for like the first the first like 6 months or so, until I realized that like PlayStation and Xbox had a much stronger game library. So I was jealous that I didn't get to play Metal Gear or any of that stuff. Eventually we got a PS2 and got to play Final Fantasy X and all that stuff. That was the first game I got, was Final Fantasy X and Metal Gear fucking Sons of Liberty. Awesome game. Both awesome games. He doesn't really look like he's ready for a fight. I don't know. Give him some crazy hair. You guys, I just got a message that an error occurred and it blocked me out and I had to refresh. Let me know if that happened to you too. Let me know if you can still see this. Because otherwise we're gonna have some problems. I'll have to restart or something. Ben, yeah, X-Men Origins Wolverine was some shite, but I heard that this was an improvement. So I mean, I don't know, I'm gonna give it a chance. Hey, welcome Mia Kaplan. How did you find this? Are you one of my Twitter followers or something? We don't get many girls in here, so it's nice to see a female face. Too many dudes around. Oscar Danes, you were born in '99. You young motherfucker. You're 1 year away from being born in 2000. What the fuck? You guys are so young. I don't know if that means that I'm uh I don't know what that means. You guys are probably mature if you're interested in listening to me. Not that I'm really mature or anything, but I don't know. I was I was looking at a thread on Reddit earlier today where there was this guy who had a theory that younger people enjoy Let's Play videos and older people tend to stay away from them. I don't know if that's true or not. I tend to enjoy Let's Plays, but I think I like them better when the person is closer to my age. I don't know, dog. Oh, Watari. I'm gonna watch Only God Forgives, and make my own assumption, my own decision about it. I didn't know that the critics shat on it. I thought they said it was good. I'll watch it anyway. I love that guy. Whoever the Nicholas Winding Refn. That's the name that's coming to my mind. I think that's the name of the guy. I have a pretty good brain for names, useless information like that. I was watching Yu Yu Hakusho videos today, and it's been what, like, man, almost 10 years since I watched that stuff on Cartoon Network, and I saw one of the characters, Yusuke's girlfriend, this girl he's sort of in love with, but he isn't. He's trying to protect her, and she was a side character, but I remembered her name, Keiko Yukimura. It just came out of my mouth, and I was like, wow, I can't believe I remember that shit. A great series, by the way, Yu Yu Hakusho. So fucking good. Great fights. It's funny. Good animation. I think it was a good Dragon Ball Z cure. There was still a lot of like heavy fighting and like power ups and stuff going on, but it was just a lot more grounded. Even though they were fighting in the spirit world and there were demons and everything, I just felt like it was more real somehow. I don't know. Even though it had the same tropes, like he's a demon, a half demon or something, they managed to make it good. It's awesome. Am I pumped up for Joss weekend on Science Channel? Do you mean Sci-Fi Channel? Is there a different? Oh, what are they doing? Are they gonna play Buffy all weekend or some shit? What's gonna happen? You gotta school me on that. I need a setting for this guy. Where the fuck is he standing? Tatami mat, perhaps. However the fuck you say that. Joss Whedon's done some really good stuff. Was he involved in Firefly, or am I just making that up? Yeah, Nicholas Winding Refn. Um, Only God Forgives looks like a sequel to Drive or something. They use that term as spiritual successor. I think maybe that you could use that term. It's Wolverine, Japanese place. He loves Japan. Why the fuck is he always there? Somehow it really resonates with him, even though he's like really loud and obnoxious. Wolverine. Wolverine. I wonder if he speaks Japanese. He had to have learned at this point. Old motherfucker. So none of you have seen the Wolverine yet? I'll draw the Japanese countryside or something. They're having a tribute thing for Joss Whedon. They're doing a marathon for Firefly. Oh, that's cool, man. I love his work. I was never really into Buffy. I watched a few episodes when I was a kid, but I didn't understand it. I think I was younger than you when I was watching Buffy on UPN or whatever the fuck. I did watch Serenity as well. I thought it was really good. I actually watched Serenity before I watched Firefly, but I still enjoyed it. I like Firefly a lot, but I will say that I think it's one of those series where it's the fact that it was canceled before its time has elevated it to this immortal status where people are always I think D-Respect did a video about this. When something potential is such a strong idea, because if something never had the chance to really fight had its time out in the public eye, then you can sort of decide for yourself or fantasize about what it would have been like. And I don't think Firefly is any different from that. I think people fantasize a lot about what it would have been like. And yeah, it was canceled early and everything, but I think maybe that's part of the mystique. Like maybe it would have gotten boring after the 3-4 seasons. I don't know. But you have to admit that in its current state, there's something special about that show that's been canceled before its time, and it never got a chance to live as much as other shows did. X3 is where you gave up. I thought X2 was kind of bad looking back at it. I just don't know, man. They maybe it's just a goofy franchise and no one's gonna ever be able to do it properly, whatever that means. I think that one reason that X-Men suffered is because there's just too many characters in it, and there's a lot of ego with the actors outside of the characters, like Halle Berry wanting more screen time playing her stupid ass version of Storm, which wasn't even that great anyway. They should have got I don't know. They should have got someone else to play Storm. I don't like Halle Berry as Storm. I would have casted oh shit. Oh god, I'm gonna be cliche. I'm just gonna say Zoe Saldana or something. But I really want a dark African woman with white hair, long white hair, who really is like a prima donna or something, like a diva kind of bitch. Maybe like Naomi Campbell. I guess she would be really good. Give me a little picture. Yeah, like Naomi Campbell is what I think of when I think of Storm. I'm misspelling her name. What the fuck? Oh, here's a good picture of her. Hopefully this works. Hang on a sec. Let me save this so I can open it. What am I doing? I'll just move this over here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's just perfect. Give her white hair, give her blue eyes or whatever. Have her float around. She doesn't even need to talk that much. Dude, you think X3 was better than 2? I don't know. I don't know about that, man. Um like I'm the Juggernaut bitch, like Magneto floating around with this weird ass people. Oh man, Cyclops and Xavier dying, like Jean Grey just kills them off. She kills them off so easily that you feel like they're gonna come back. And of course, I think there's something after the credits, but I mean, I don't think that even matters. That's one of my pet peeves is killing characters off only to resurrect them later. What's the point of even doing it in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you should have some of those Japanese pants. Those yeah, there you go. Bamboo mat. Whoops. Oops. I'm wondering why he would even have his claws out at this point. It seems kind of useless. I mean, it hurts every time he puts them out. So maybe he's just using a staff or something. Give him a staff. Try and get me a straight line. Straight-ish. Either that or he's mopping up the floor. Mopping up all that blood. Why was he obsessed with Jean Grey anyway? I mean, I know she's hot and all that stuff, but like, there are plenty of other attractive mutants in Xavier's academy, including Storm. I think he had a fling with her in the comics, or several flings. It seems like everyone was just fucking everybody in that institution, because I guess your options are kind of limited. You're hanging around the same people all the time. Cyclops went out like a bitch. Absolutely. Yeah, X-Men First Class was decent, I think. Except for the some of the training sequences are kind of corny. When he was like flying around with Banshee, teaching him how to yell. I thought that was goofy. Right, they didn't show Cyclops die. It was really, it just didn't feel like, it didn't feel real. I thought it was just something that they were gonna mend towards the end of the movie, and they didn't. You would think that they'd have this shit figured out. I don't know. I don't know. Did any of you guys pick up Shadowrun, that new Shadowrun game on Steam? I've been thinking about getting it because I love Cyberpunk, and I really liked Shadowrun on SNES. If that game is anything like the SNES Shadowrun, I want to play it. Is that Steam Summer Sale over? Are they done stealing people's money? Making them buy shit that they're not going to play? There we go, it's a little more accurate. That arm. Fuck, it's tough to draw. You think Jean Grey was poorly casted? What was her name again? That's something German. Fatinda, Frankie. What the hell's her name? Frankie Jansen. Franca Jansen. Why do you think she was poorly casted? I thought she was okay. I don't know. I don't know what else they would have done for that. Or who else they would have chosen. I guess you could get any pretty white girl with red hair to play, or just any pretty white girl, period, and give her red hair. Have her play Jean. I don't know that she's, I don't know that her personality is unique or outlined enough in the comics for them to require a lot of crazy good acting ability. She seems like her personality seems kind of nondescript to me. Unless you're dealing with like the whole Phoenix saga, she was kind of crazy at that point. Oh, that was so cool in the X-Men comic, the X-Men cartoon on Fox, where the Phoenix saga. I think I recall them. That was a big selling point for the show, and they played it during prime time. They played the Phoenix saga, and I think the Morlock saga with Lady Deathstrike, like at 8 o'clock at night, which is crazy. And this is on regular like terrestrial TV. I didn't have cable, so yeah, this is like what would be the equivalent? I guess whenever they're gonna play Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, they'd be playing X-Men instead, or like American Idol. I guess that would be the equivalent. Fix this dude's hair. Fix his hair, son. Dr. Telescope, what's going on, man? Oscar Danes, what do you mean? He's shoving the pole in someone's ass? That doesn't make sense, dude. You're a pervert. Ben, to be fair, the way they wrote like most of the characters bothered me. Maybe I should go back and watch them as an adult. Maybe I'll get something else out of it. But I doubt that, of course. I thought Magneto was great what the fuck do you call it? First Class. I guess the new one is called Days of Future Past. Future Past. And they got Peter Dinklage, who's Tyrion Lannister. They got him in the movie, so I don't know who he's gonna play. Wait, actually I do know. Wasn't it some dude from the Hellfire Club? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Just talking on my ass. Oh, cool. You listened to Double D's Dr. Telescope? What'd you think, man? We just recorded another episode right before I came on to this. D's getting a little more time in his life, so I'm striking while the iron is hot and trying really hard to... I guess he is as well. I'm not... It's not like it's his fault or anything, but... Alright, yeah, so this isn't Wolverine anymore, I guess. What the fuck is this guy? He looks like the dude from, Tekken. Avimatic. Welcome back, by the way. New York was awesome. It was hot. I, ate some excellent food. What else did I do? Ate excellent food. I was in Manhattan with a friend. Area of Manhattan my friend lives in is, it's so nice. It's actually, I was hanging around the place where, close to the Comedy Cellar, which you'll remember from, the Louis C.K. show, Louis. So I was close to that area. I went to a couple of museums. And saw some crazy art. I went to the Met, and I went to the Museum of Modern Art, MoMA. The Met was very accessible. Can I say that? Accessible on a intellectual level. It's like old art. You know what it is as soon as you look at it. A lot of representational stuff. I think they did have a modern wing though, filled with you got your Picassos and your other Cubists, Impressionists, Warhols. That stuff is a little harder to get into or understand if that's your goal when you're looking at art. I managed to as always, I was thinking about the show and like videos I could do about the about my trip. So I drew 3 people in the museum, and I wrote enough notes about them that I can draw them from memory and do a pretty good video about them, I think. So I plan on doing that, putting it up Monday. I'm actually pretty excited about that. I think it's gonna be cool. I haven't done that before, so. Yeah. New York was good. You guys should definitely visit if you ever get the chance. I know what I did wrong. His hair's just all fucked up. We went too far with the Trayvon and Zimmerman jokes. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I guess we're I don't know what to say about that. The new one's gonna be up maybe I would guess next Wednesday or Friday. I really hope that we can start holding ourselves to a schedule. That will be very good. That will be so awesome. Yeah, he looks like Ra's al Ghul. Speaking of, I gotta rewatch Batman Begins. It's been a while. I've actually only watched it once. And of course, it was amazing when I watched it, but I just you know, you'll do that sometimes. You watch a movie once and you know it's amazing, but you don't really feel compelled to watch it again. The Dark Knight I've seen, I think, twice. Um, the third Dark Knight movie, I did. Wait, what the fuck was the third one called? I don't even remember. Batman Begins, Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises. Was it? Fuck. Whatever. You guys will correct me. Um, yeah, the third movie I've only seen once. Didn't really feel compelled to watch it again. I can't believe they managed to put Catwoman in that movie and it wasn't that corny. They did a decent job. I wonder what was going on through Catwoman's head when she saw Batman getting his ass handed to him by Bane, and it was her fault. She was probably turned on. Who do I hope to see in Days of Future Past? I hope to see your boy Gambit, of course. Everyone has been asking to see. Everyone wants to see Gambit. He's a big fan favorite, right next to Wolverine. The dude gets laid like the most out of any X-Man. He's charming. He has a really awesome power. I'd say Gambit. I want to see maybe some obscure guys. I want to show me some Bishop, Cable. That's probably asking for too much though. Who else? I guess that's pretty much it. I'd like to see Nightcrawler too. Mystique, of course. Always good to see. Did Jennifer Lawrence really play Mystique in Days of First Class? That's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Why? I do not know who Kazuya Mishima is. I'm assuming he's Japanese. Let me look him up. Look that guy up. Oh, Kazuya, yeah, this guy. Yeah, I don't really play fighting games that much because I'm shitty at them, and I get I'm shitty at them and they make me feel bad. Like what the fuck am I doing? So bad at this game, I shouldn't even try. Would you have your arm around the pole or sort of supporting the pole? Whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it, man. Yo. Just tending to his garden. Yeah, definitely go to New York. Women there are gorgeous, if that means anything to you. Everyone, there's so many characters in that city. Lots of stuff to draw. It's just so much interesting shit happening. Where I live in the DC area, people are a lot more uptight, clean cut, and excuse me, everyone's a government employees. They're always worried about what they're saying and all that. There's less of that in New York. I should make him look like a buff Master Roshi. I'll make a layer and see if I can knock that out. It's a good challenge. Alright, how do I feel about Naruto? Um, I used to really enjoy it. Like I was saying about Yu Yu Hakusho earlier, Naruto was like it was. I hate using the term a breath of fresh air, but that's really what it was. I What really drew me to it in the beginning was knowing that there was the kids were um getting level, Kakashi and them were Jonin level, clear separation of power levels. And there wasn't anything in the foreseeable future about them having crazy power levels and like being able to surpass their elders. They were just kids trying to train up. I thought that was awesome. Great fights. I think the story was excellent as well. Uh, I have nothing but good things to say about the show until after the tuning exams. After Sasuke ran away and you got the 3 year time skip, at that point I sliced the anime off or the whole story, and I would just say like it's not. I'm not really interested. It went crazy after that, and I'm not really. Um, I'm not really compelled to watch it or read it. Really, I just stopped watching it, reading at that point, and I don't know. Was it ever as good as the tuning exams? And ask yourself, like, was it not the best when? I think some of the best moments, like when Gaara was fighting Rock Lee and Lee did his uh, Lotus technique, was like bouncing him around the ring. That was so awesome, man. I'm not sure that it's ever been as good as that. Martin, you're late as shit. No, you're not. You're not. We're talking about X-Men and stuff in New York. How do I feel about the show Arrow? I have not watched Arrow. I didn't watch. I watched maybe one season of Smallville back. Does that count at all? Is Arrow good? Green Arrow. He seems like he's a pretty decent character, I guess. Yo, Ben, thanks for liking the Esteban videos, man, or video. Yeah, he's really fucking funny. I hope to do something else with him. Um, I don't think we're gonna see Bishop in this movie, as cool as that would be. And he might be too much for people. You have to consider that these movies are made for public consumption, and they want to. I guess they don't want to alienate too many people, as well. Dom and Fantano forever. Damien, I fucking told you, it's all over my Twitter and on Facebook. If you were on my Facebook, you would have seen it. Or checked your goddamn Twitter. Asshole. Watari, I should make more of the movie videos where I'm walking around. I've been thinking about that, but I just here's the shitty part is like I just oh fuck, I do have one. I have one in New York when I'm drawing in a fountain. I'll put that one up. Or drawing a fountain in Washington Square Park. I just don't know what to draw in this city. Like I feel like I'm very limited. If I were in New York, it would just be crazy. I'm really trying to figure out how to draw people, and my ideal is to figure out how to draw people and do interviews with strangers. But I'm gonna need a camera crew, someone reliable that I can boss around. Maybe someone I'll have to pay a guy. I'm thinking about. I had an idea to strap the GoPro to my chest and go on the metro tomorrow and just draw maybe 5 people and just record it and post it up for you guys. I don't know. Since you requested, I'll do that. I'll do that for you. Thanks for the request. Damien, it's on my Twitter. I just posted it. No, we're not friends anymore. Naruto got better, but the current manga story is so far gone from the Chunin exams. Yeah, that's it's not like it used to be, man. Yeah, and tell me, is the power level? Does it make sense? Because I was watching a video of Killer Bee with Samehara, which he stole from Kisame, and the guy, he's a rapping what the fuck do you call the guys who are the leaders? Hokage? He's a Kage, yeah, of the Stone Cloud Village or whatever the fuck. Anyway, he throws Guy into the sky and he's flying around looking for Kisame, and he's throwing sharks at people, and what the hell's going on, man? It's weird at this point. Arrow is very good. It makes Green Arrow a much better superhero, even though it's a ripoff of Batman. Is he rich then, or what? Or is the show itself a ripoff of Batman in the way it's presented? Man, these comments better load automatically. I'm gonna flip my shit. Do I feel weird with a GoPro on my chest? Absolutely, and that's one problem I have. But I have to get over the weirdness so that I can put up videos, because it's like, what am I gonna do? Be uncomfortable for 30 minutes and then have a cool video to show you guys? I have to deal with that. That's part of the bargain, you know. But it does suck, I admit. It's stupid. I'm sitting there with a camera strapped to my chest. What happened in the metro today, honey? A guy with a camera attached to his chest drew me. I doubt anyone's gonna notice. No one ever says anything to me when I draw them. Are you guys more interested in seeing me draw buildings and shit, or people? What do you like about the outdoor drawings? Drawing stuff. Car alarms going on outside. Going off. I need some Google glasses. Absolutely. That's gonna change my life once that happens. I can't wait. Update automatically. Let's see if that works. The power level has gone pretty badass. Madara Uchiha, the real one, just kills people. Jesus. What the hell, man? It's crazy. Madara? Is that Obito or something? I don't know. I'm so behind. So behind on that shit. You know what I really need to catch up on is Attack on Titan. Man. I wish I could watch it on my big screen TV, but I don't have a laptop, so I would be jacking my roommate's laptop, which he'd probably not appreciate. His brother is the Kage, but it's crazy now. All these people got brought back to life. Oh, of course. They're at war with the Akatsuki. Sasuke is helping Naruto. Acting like Vegeta, of course. Jeez. And there's always this pseudo-gay thing going on with, like, Sasuke and Naruto, where they're like... Jesus. I don't know. I never really liked that either, their interactions. And I mean, Sasuke hated his brother so much that you knew that Itachi had to be good for that much hate to be going on. There had to be some kind of twist, and there was, of course. So buildings and people. Okay, I'll do something. Put more of those vids. It's just a matter of time before I find someone with a camera that can film me. Once that happens, I think it'll be really good. I'll be less nervous. Claws everywhere. Claws. You guys got any crazy weekend plans? Anyone? Tomorrow I'm gonna be working on videos. That's my life. I'm gonna try and watch Fruitvale Station as well. Maybe I'll go out, knock out some drawings, record them, and then watch Fruitvale Station, and then come back home and do videos. That'll be my weekend. Obito's the Ten Tails host. There's a Ten Tails demon? Fox demon? What the fuck is going on? Mutari, I wonder if you'll be able to stream what you're seeing on the Google Glass. I think this is one of those situations where it seems to me like the nature of human invention is you find a need for something, however trivial, and then it happens. Someone's gonna work at it, and just the fact that we want to see that, it's going to happen. It's inevitable that you'll be able to click on someone on someone's profile, and if they allow it, you could just see whatever they're seeing through their glasses. I think that's gonna change everything, allow us to be more connected, and it would probably bring a lot of money. Somehow advertisers would advertise on people's glasses or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, I think we'll definitely be able to do that in the future. I'm gonna give it 10 years. 10 years until that happens. I don't think you're gonna see Google Glasses on the street and have it be as casual as a Kindle for like 5 years. I'm gonna guess, because people are already using them, but I don't know. I'm being really generous with time because people adopt technologies very quickly, and it just sort of takes everything over very fast. It's like exponential growth. Mr. JHL, you are heartless for laughing at Attack on Titan. You have no heart, sir. You're cold. Yeah, Naruto and Sasuke, I mean, this is a whole nother topic, but I'll just touch on it. There are many consistent themes emotionally in Japanese stories, and you'll find them over and over again. Stuff like boys wanting to protect people, crying, getting really emotional, wanting someone to not leave their life. You compare that to American comics or East or Western stories, and it's very different how emotions are communicated. I don't have the answers to why these things happen. Smarter people than me have investigated it, but it's something really interesting to think about. That whole thing like, oh, you're not leaving the village, I'll get you no matter what. That's not really that's not something you'd see in an American cartoon. I have seen Old Boy. It is an awesome movie, and Spike Lee is redoing it. He's rebooting it, I guess, for or making an American version. I don't know why the fuck he's doing that, but yeah, it was good though, man. Some of the fight scenes were crazy, crazy. Damien's gonna smoke crack and go to level 9,000 on Sunday. Martin, what anime are you talking about? Naruto or something? He says it was choppy as fuck and looks like every other anime from 2009. Madara and the first Hokage is way worse. They're like holding hands, crying at each other. Oh, you're designing a video game and moving into your first place with your girlfriend? Congratulations, man. I hope the best for you. I hope your game gets greenlit on Steam if it's available on PC. Otherwise, I hope it gets on Xbox Arcade, etc. In fact, you should post a link to it right here so that we can look at it. I'll post it in the video notes. I don't care. Have I considered purchasing Google Glasses once it comes out to the public? Do you know how much it's gonna cost? I'm being serious. Like, I actually don't know. I don't want to look like that much of a dork. I look bad enough wearing a GoPro, but wearing those glasses, I only want to get one when it's as popular as the Kindle. I don't know. It does look kind of inconspicuous, which I do like. What I really wish is I could just get a contact lens that had a video camera in it, a video feed, and just like slap that on my eyeball, and it could somehow get audio too. I would show you guys. I would just walk up to girls and draw them, and dudes as well, I guess, whatever the fuck. But people always like watching girls get drawn more. I like drawing girls more. What am I talking about? Yeah, I would just walk up to them and draw them. I guess consent is going to be an issue. That's one reason why I haven't done a lot of stranger drawing videos, is because I don't know how that really works, and I don't want to get any notices from people telling me to take the video down or something. I've not heard about leap motion. What is that? Tell me. How do I feel about Full Metal Alchemist? I watched a total of 5 episodes. I thought it was great. But I watched, the episodes I watched were like in the middle towards the end. So I had my friends just fill me in on the details and stuff. Like I said, I thought it was awesome. And it's one of those shows, I know that I would love it if I sat down and watched it, but I just don't have the time. There's so much shit I need to get done, and then there's so much stuff I need to sort of get through in my leisure time. Like, I'm watching Homeland right now. I want to finish Last of Us so I can finally do a video about it. That stuff is like in front of my queue. Martin, maybe Attack on Titan is really popular because we don't really have any big competitors right now. Remake seems unnecessary for Old Boy, but you saw The Departed. Yeah, The Departed was great, man. Fucking awesome. That's one movie I want to watch again, actually. Damien, I picked up Saga, and I'm into issue 1. It's really good. Art's really good. The story's really good. It's written so well. Thanks for that recommendation. That was good. I'm glad I finally got it. Excuse me. Right now I'm reading The Ocean at the End of the Lane. It's a novel by Neil Gaiman, who I'm sure you guys are all familiar with. It's really good, and it's short too. You guys should pick it up. Haven't been reading too many comics, but I want to get back into them. Madara makes rape faces and has a fucking radar for Hashirama. Who the hell's that? He refuses to take his excuses to get out of a fight. Is Orochimaru really dead? Is Tsunade still alive? She was one of my favorite characters. I like the Sannin in general. They were awesome. Jiraiya was great. Orochimaru was awesome. I can't believe they killed them off though. They seem so strong, and then what the fuck? And then there's people taking over people's bodies and shit. What the hell? What is that? What the hell? Neil Gaiman. Gay man. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Wait, what's leap motion? I don't want to be out of the loop. The world's most accurate 3D motion control. A tiny device. Imagine if you could do things on your computer just like you would do them in real life. If natural movements replace all those clicks and taps and drags and drops. Imagine if technology finally figured out people instead of the other way around. That's how we see the future. What is this? The Leap Motion Controller senses your hands and fingers and follows their every move. It lets them move in a way that wide open space between you and your computer and all that. You can do almost anything without touching anything. It's the tiny device that just may change the way you use technology. What is this? Whoa, shit. Oh boy, that's cool. I'm gonna resist the penis joke that's just begging to be said right now. But that looks cool, man. The only Sannin that's truly dead is Jiraiya. Tsunade should have died, but that's another topic. Shirama's the first Hokage. The first Hokage is the, long black hair, I believe? Yeah, okay, I was right. He has a name. So, Tsunade is the Hokage right now, I think. The geeky douchebag voice. It's like that voice you hear in the commercial. Now, with Leap Motion, you can do whatever you fucking want. Ugh. Google's ads are getting so good that the way they track you, you'll look at something on Amazon and then you'll just see them advertising it to you. Like something you didn't buy, and they'll just advertise it to you later while you're on another site, and you just think to yourself, like, yeah, I remembered I did want to buy that. And you're like, what the fuck? They're watching me. They watch everything I fucking do. It's crazy. Whoops. You were watching my Double D's thing about Dimmerman. About time someone spoke out about it, the whole black white thing. Yeah. It's really important to take emotion out of it. But what I will say is, like, I do flip-flop a little bit. And, I mean, I flip flop a little bit. I'm not gonna talk too much about it. Let's not get into too many depressing topics today. But I think anyone who's surprised when like uh sort of prejudice happens is like really naive. Like it just happens. Like it's like if you watch that show What Would You Do, and you see one of those shows where they'll have like a black person messing around with a bike, and then you show a white person, and of course like they think the black person's stealing it. I mean, that's just it's shitty that that's reality. But yeah, but it's important to know that I don't know, what am I getting at? The bottom line is like people are really upset because it's like a media catastrophe. It's like it was a manufactured like the media really got their hands around it and made people get angry. Yeah, that's really all I'm gonna say about it. I don't really. Goofy ass hair. Google will become Skynet. Yeah, probably. Whatever. But it's gonna be awesome though. Did Gara fight Madara? Mr. JHL. Yeah, let me know. Give me a link or something to the. You send it however you want, and I'll put it up. Wingus, you're not too late. I mean, I guess we're. Fuck, I guess we are wrapping up. Um, God, the time goes by really fucking fast when I'm doing these. It's crazy. But thanks for stopping by anyway. What did I say at the end of Double D's? It was like some Zimmerman joke about. Oh God, yeah. Um, yeah, a lot of people deal with issues by joking about them. That's my way of dealing with shit. I'll joke about everything. Things that really shouldn't be joked about. Things that I should find offensive. I just I laugh. Whatever. What else are you gonna do? Yeah, when you're from the internet, you really have to learn to laugh things off. Otherwise, you know what happens. Not that everything should be laughed off, but it'd be crazy if Google became Skynet and we just. As long as we get robot women, I'm cool. And I guess yeah, women will have robot dudes as well. Whatever. No one's gonna date anybody anymore. Just what's the point? Go on robot dating sites. Athematic, I don't think there's anything wrong with not having an opinion on it. I think the bottom line is like two dummies met that night, two idiots, and they both made big mistakes, and one person ended up dying because of it. And also, Florida's stand your ground self defense laws are really fucked up and weird. So weird that you can't really. It's hard to convict somebody without reasonable doubt if given that situation, especially since no one knows what the fuck happened. It was just like a perfect storm of gray area, and that's the law supports that gray area. It's sort of like it's what it's all about. Oh shit! I'm gonna give him that Japanese cut. Yeah, the takeaway is really just don't go around punching people. Um, Gotta be the bigger person, especially if you're black, because then you're in some deep shit. Shouldn't punch people anyway. For any reason, it should be peaceful. Do I think Zimmerman was lying at all during the trial? I imagine he might have lied about something. I don't think it was. I think it was mostly truth. I don't know. How about those sexy commercials? What sexy commercials? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, Wingus. This is a Wolverine. It's supposed to be Wolverine training or something in Japan because he's a Japanophile. Yeah, he's like training in some Japanese thing, Japanese place. Yeah, we were talking about Japan at the beginning. Damien, we did talk about New York. I liked it a lot, and we talked about me doing drawings up there. Me doing more drawing videos about going outside and shit, which I want to do. I'll try and knock one of those out tomorrow, actually. Right before I watch Fruitvale Station. Eat some fruit. I spent so much time drawing his hair. It's really difficult to do. Maybe I should just go all out. Hello? Hello? Alright, that's a little better. You almost got stabbed by a dude? Why? How'd that happen? Yeah, Avematic. Yeah, I know it's shitty. Like I can't do my auto refresh for comments. It's fucked up. I have to look at your comments through the control room, which is kind of shitty. I don't know. YouTube's been fucking up lately. They don't care about us. They don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, homie? You feel me? You feel me? You feel my balls? Feel them. Okay, this thing is we're just about done. I guess I'll give it like 5 more minutes, and then I'll I'm gonna close out with the same song I opened this with. I think it's pretty good to do. I'm gonna try and work out a system so that guys like Damien don't come around yelling at me. I'm gonna try to make it so that at any given time during the week you can just go to my events section in my YouTube page, and you'll just see whenever the next thing is gonna be. For next week, I'm gonna try and do. It's gonna be either Thursday night, Friday, or Saturday. I think I've been pretty consistent with that. Oh, AdamandEve.com. Go to AdamandEve.com and put in Dom Sketchcast 10 to get 10% off your checkout. I have no opinion on sexy commercials. Yeah, I don't even know. He thought one of your friends was sleeping with his boyfriend. Wow. So he goes from that to stab a guy. It's the logical progression of thought. It's great. I don't get it. I don't get why people behave that way. What have I been listening to lately? Some cool like 80s retro style music. Let me try and find you a track. You know what? I'm actually gonna find a track and close out with that. All I need to do is find the track and then download it for you guys. Okay, let me see. Internet. I only listen to porn music. Wingus, it's not a real code. Don't put that in there. If you want to buy sex toys and shit, you are too young. You're not even fucking 18. But you go listen to this Savage Love podcast. Dan Savage is probably the best sex, dating, and relationship columnist in the world. That's how I found out about Chris Ryan, who I did an interview with. But yeah, he's a really good guy. Like his outlook on like sex, dating, and relationships is really good to like get your head around. And yeah, he's right. He's usually right. Ben, take it easy, man. Avematic, what do you mean? The dude's boyfriend who thought he was sleeping with somebody? Or what? What you talking about? Fool. Alright, I think I have the right song here. Okay. I'm getting ready to close out, but I'll talk a little bit while this track is playing. It's like 5 minutes long. It's by Dallas Campbell. It's called Return to Earth. So let me be professional here. Focus on school, it's very important. But if you're gonna touch on music, that's all I can say.